Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Be a Poser. Today we're going to be combining scary with seductive to come up with something unique and appealing. And to do that, we're going to be using the Hela 6-scale figure by Hot Toys from Thor Ragnarok. Let's get started. Alright, here it is, the hotly anticipated Hot Toys Hela 6-scale figure from Thor Ragnarok. Comes with so much cool stuff. We've got an axe, we've got two swords, we've got some flaming bits over here, we've got a hand crushing Mjolnir. Can't wait to see what I can pull off with this figure, so let's get rolling. Alright, here's Hela, right out of the box, ready to go. I just need to call everyone's attention to this portrait really quick. Just look how amazing that looks. I mean, that is just Cate Blanchett incarnate. I mean, I've not seen many portraits look that good in my life. I'm going to use this hammer. Where'd it go? There it is. I want this to be my first pose, and I want to see what I can do to make this pose look as cool as it can be. So let's get that hand ready. Pop that wrist peg in there. That's a little stiff. If you run into this situation like I am, where the hand is just a little bit stiff for that wrist peg, do yourself a favor and break out your hairdryer or a heat gun if you have one on a low setting. There we go. Okay, got it. So that's good to go, but obviously you don't want to just leave her holding it like that. This needs to go pretty dramatic. I'm just going to lift this arm straight out, like just imagine she's like, stop, because that's essentially what she's done here. It's tempting. Most of the time with something like this, I'd want the arm out here and I'd want to turn the head a little bit more, but I think for our purposes with this pose, I'm going to have it a little bit more straight-armed out front of her, just like that. See how that is? And then turn her head to face straight down that hammer. And I'm going to twist her body in such a way that she's facing where Thor would have thrown the hammer from. You see how that's going? How that line just from Thor straight to her? And just to provide a little bit of symmetry, I'm going to move this foot forward, almost like she's taking a stride towards it. Because this is Cate Blanchett and she has a very distinctive way of moving, I'm just going to have those feet kind of together right there just to accentuate the shape and bring this arm back. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use a different hand, because this thing just looks diabolical, almost the way that it's holding its fingers. Look how just creepy that looks. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's definitely the one that I want. So let's get that cape up there again. And bring that arm just back just a bit. And I don't want that cape to be too far to the front. Now she's looking a little bit, you can see there that she's looking a little bit tilted. That's not desirable, so I'm going to throw that body back. And let's bring that arm down just to compensate. If you shoot for symmetry, that's gonna go a long way towards providing you with the balance that you need to get this thing to stay still without the benefit and the support of a stand. And again, with the capes, one of the things that you can really do that'll help the overall appearance of the piece is to maintain this line of the cape along the line of the arm in some way. I like to arch her back just a bit more, so she's standing taller and prouder, and then lean that neck into it, because that just looks a little bit, yeah. But I want to bring this arm up just a touch more and straighten it out. Typically when see that is straight as an arrow. That's as straight as that arm gets. So I don't like for any point of articulation to remain untouched. I want to use every point of articulation on this figure that I can. So, while I want the implication to be that she's straight arming this hammer, I also want that arm to be bent a little bit, just so it's more fluid. And just a few slight adjustments here to hide that shoulder joint as much as possible. But apart from that, I think that's about done. I've always been a huge Cate Blanchett fan, and when I heard that she had been cast as Hela, I was over the moon about it. Not many people can pull off the equal parts terrifying and seductive that she's been able to do here. Hot Toys really brought all guns to bear in regards to the portrait, and the costume and the figure body itself work really well together to portray those elements of her character. Job well done.
Be sure to subscribe by hitting the S icon on your screen and click the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under product info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.